friends, the Constitution of India under Article 51A within bracket H, it shall be the duty of the every citizen of this country to develop scientific temper and humanism and the spirit of inquiry and reform. But the Prime Minister of India and the ministers in the cabinet have not adhered to the cardinal fundamental duties that have been enshrined in the Indian Constitution. And what about the citizens of this country would follow these principles in their lifetime is a big question mark. The point here is that Hindu nationalists and mythologists have time and again propagated their belief that many discoveries of modern science and technology were known to the people of ancient India 1,000 years ago. Now it is the turn of the Prime Minister of India has advocated these claims. Karna and Ganesha to support view that cosmetic surgery and reproductive genetics used thousands of years ago. The Caravan magazine on 28 October 2014 reported that the Prime Minister told a gathering of doctors and professionals at a hospital in Mumbai, said, I quote, "We all read about Karna in the Mahabharata. If you think a little more, we realize that Mahabharata says Karna was not born from his mother's womb. This means that genetic science was present at that time. That is why Karna could be born outside the mother's womb." Modi went on, "We worship God Ganesha. There must have been some plastic surgery at that time. Who got an elephant's head on the body of a human being and began the practice of plastic surgery." These were the mythologies and these falsehoods that have been narrated, none other than the Prime Minister of this country. The Prime Minister of country has not saying all these things in scientific area now, but also while he was the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he has addressed the students community in forward to the textbooks that have been prepared by the Gujarat government. Union Minister for Agriculture Shivraj Singh Chauhan addresses the 12th convention, that is a convocation ceremony at Indian Institute of Science and Educational Research in Bhopal, said that ancient India was well advanced in terms of technology during the Mahabharata period. Drones and missiles that we have today were already with us for thousands of years. That was reported in the Times of India newspaper, that the drones and missiles that were being used in modern weapon warfare recent years have been in existence in the past 1,000 years ago. That was the statement made by none other than a cabinet minister in the Modi government. And another thing is that the Mathrubhumi reported that Anurag Thakur, former French Union Minister, while addressing students in Una, that is in Himachal Pradesh, asked this question: who was the first space traveler amongst the students? The students answered it was Neil Armstrong, but this Anurag Thakur has reported that it was not Neil Armstrong but Hanuman Ji. That was the answer given by none other than a former union minister in the cabinet of the Modi government. The point herein is that if these matters of false narratives have been given by none other than the Prime Minister of India and the union ministers in the cabinet, what would be the fate of the students community and this scientific community that is in the advanced years of science and technology which have developed very fastly and swiftly, but they are quoting certain things which have not been in existence in the past in ancient India, plastic surgery, drones and missiles, which were not at all in existence in those ancient Mahabharata period, but only in mythologies. Hence, in the larger interests of the students' community, in the larger interests of the citizens of this country, it is the honest duty of everyone to save this nation from these mythologies. This is the message of this video. Thank you so much.